Yo, hello everyone and welcome back again to a brand new video. Do you want to connect Insightly to Asana? This tutorial will show you how to integrate the two platforms, enabling you to manage your projects and tasks seamlessly. Follow along to connect Insightly with Asana. So, let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you can have the full experience. So first of all guys, make sure to go ahead and open Insightly. Then go ahead and log into your account and make sure to sign in using your account information. After you do so, you will be taken to the dashboard. To skip all of that, I'm gonna go here and delete this interface. So let me just do that real quick. And just like that, I will be able to actually access my account. So here you will have to go to system settings, and after that go all the way down to integrations. Go to integration list, and right after that, so if you didn't find your apps, basically click on view all integrations and you will be taken to this page. So in this page there will be Asana, so you can click on it, and this will explain to you exactly how you can connect these two apps together basically. So here, unfortunately, there will be a couple of problems that you're gonna face. First one is the fact that this experience is a demo, so you have to request it. So what you should do is either go to Asana directly and go ahead and connect your account. So let's do that. Connect to Asana and hope that Asana gives you the access that you can integrate apps with it. Normally it will be right here. Select your plan. Here I'm just gonna go ahead and go back here. Let me just delete this real quick. Okay, there we go. Alright, here I'm gonna go ahead and there will be I think there's another layer. Okay, yeah, there's multiple layers that are stopping me from getting the actual thing. Okay, here we go. So now I'm gonna go right here and go into the settings. So here I am, I clicked into settings. Here you will find apps and you can go ahead and click on manage your apps. After you click to this page, you will have here a couple of apps and you can go to app directory, view your apps, or basically there's a lot of things that you can do. Well, it's completely up to you. For example, here I have Slack, Zapier, Notion. So in case you would like to basically authorize more apps, you could click on the first link that will be there and give you an explanation how you can do that. Well, unfortunately, as you can see here, the integration is not fully accessible or basically possible by anyone. So this is why doing this method as well is not going to work. So what I usually do is to go ahead and open Zapier.com, which is basically an automation third-party app. What it does, basically you connect an app with it, or basically connect two apps, so two apps with it. For example, Insightly with Zapier and Asana with Zapier. What happens next is you can, using Zapier, make a connection between these two apps within Zapier itself. So because basically when you connect, for example, Asana with Zapier, you are going to give Zapier some accessibility, like editing stuff, viewing things, and having stuff like that. The same thing with Insightly. So you're gonna give the access for Zapier to go to your account, give it some access, and helping you manage some couple of things. When you do that, Zapier will be just like you, but an automated robot, so it can make the automation work. Let's show you the real thing. So go to apps and make sure that you have connected both apps that you want. So Insightly. So this tutorial works with any other apps. It doesn't have to be Insightly and Asana. It could be whatever other app you use. Just by having Zapier, it will help you a lot. So here, let's go ahead and click on Insightly. And as you can see, I have my account already connected. So let's test the connection. That's successful. Now let's go ahead and add Asana as well. So go apps, add Asana. I have it right here. Let me just test it if it works. Test connection. And the test has been successful as well. Now what's next? Go ahead and click on create apps or zaps, and here you have to write in this text field. Now this text field will have to be including a couple of information. It's basically a prompt. You know, basically when you are guys using ChatGPT, you usually will write prompts. So let's write here a simple prompt, guys, shall we? So the first thing is what are we going to base off? Well, we can be based on something like that. Connect Insightly to Asana, for example. So the AI will give us a couple of informations and a couple of like suggestions. For example, here we have Insightly, and here we have Asana. So here, whenever there is a new record in Insightly, there will be a new task in Asana. Well, this is very random, but still, it is something that you might be wanting to have. Well, what I highly suggest you guys is to always write a prompt that is more detailed, much have description of the role of the or your attention of the connection between Insightly and Asana. For example, I want to connect my like Outlook account with my Gmail account. Why would I connect these two? I want them to share inboxes with each other. Whenever there is an email in Gmail, I want it to be sent to my Outlook. So this is the thing that I want. I will simply just write it in a prompt for the AI to understand it. So the same thing can be applied on Asana and Insightly. So both have to be like there is a trigger and there is an action that will happen right after the trigger. Just write that thing and you can make multiple zaps. So if you have multiple connection, multiple goals, you can create multiple zaps and each one have its own functionality. So now let's keep on. So the first thing as we did is basically assigning each account to the important thing, so continue to its own field. So here we have to fulfill a couple of informations. There we go, continue, skip the test because we don't need it, and the same thing goes here. Let's choose, for example, here we want contact, continue, and we can skip the test, we can test it, whatever, and then continue with selected record. So continue, and skip the test, and just like that we have made our first connection between Asana and Insightly. Next thing is to click right here on publish, and just like that we simply have to wait a couple of seconds and our zap has been published. Few things that you have to consider is when you have a free account, there will be only 100 tasks that you can have. So that means, for example, if there is one trigger, for example, there is a new record in your Asana account, that means there will be 100 triggers made within a month. That is your limit. If there was like surpass the number of 100 triggers, that means you will lose the rest of triggers, or basically you will lose the rest of the data. It will not be transferred, or the action will not be made from Insightly or the way around, depending on what is the trigger for you, Asana or Insightly. So yeah, make sure that you have enough triggers or basically enough tasks. You can upgrade your plan to have them, and basically zaps can be limited as well, so you don't have to worry about them. And yeah guys, that was it for today's video. Thank you guys a lot for watching. If you do have any more questions or problems, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section, and see you guys in the next tutorial.